Good morning, everyone. I am Coach Williams, Shanae Williams. This is my first year here at Kahoma as the head women's basketball coach. Alongside of me, I have sophomore Janaya Jones from DeSoto Central. I have Kayla Myers, freshman from Vilma Jackson, and we also have Taria Hazlett from DeSoto Central also.
Good morning. I'm Dale Cannon, head men's basketball coach, going into my third season. To my immediate left, Jakai Murray from Brooklyn, New York, uh, Trey Tate from Jackson, Mississippi, and Jaden Slaughter from Buffalo, New York.
And we would just like to say we're extremely excited about this year. We have 11 players on our roster, very young, one sophomore, 10 freshmen, but we're excited about this season and ready to kick it off. Our first home game will be November the 10th at 5:30 against Lyon College JV. We look forward to having all of you out to support us. Our men will tip off this Saturday at home, November the 4th at 2 o'clock. So we look forward to seeing you all. If you have any questions from the floor, we are excited about answering them.
Can I ask? How did we get two guys from New York down to Mississippi? Let them answer.
Oh,
I was recruited by our assistant coach. His name goes Jacoy Walls. He's also from New York. So that's where the connection came in. He just came. He knew of me already, and he just got me when he got the chance.
You like it here?
I do.
Kind of similar. I already had a relationship with Coach Walls. So I just saw the opportunity to come down here, and that's how it happened.
Well, we're glad to have you both.
Appreciate
Not
it.
all of you, but we're
Thank
glad
you.
to have
Thank you.
both.
Thank you. Forget me.
That's good for both the head coaches. Coach Cannon, you the men had a very strong finish last year. How? I guess a two-part question. One, how's that momentum carried over into this year? And two, how's the team similar and how's it different from last year? And Coach Williams, talk about what it's been like as your first year, just kind of getting to know everybody, and bringing a new team together.
Okay, I'll go first. So, getting to know everyone, it's been really good. We do a lot of team bonding. We always say before you can win on the court, you have to first be invested of winning off the court. And so, we've taken time to get to know each young lady individually, as well as personally, having a lot of meetings with them. Just talking to them about their goals beyond basketball. It's been really good. Like I said, we're a very young team, but I think their buy-in to what Coach Pippen and I have been talking to them about being tough, being relentless, has been really good. And so we're excited to just showcase our talents this year and get the crowd out to come support us.
I don't know how strong we finished the season. We lost. So, but building off the momentum, we did have a decent season. It hurts to lose what we lost there. I think the pieces we brought in with the guys returning, we have a chance to get back there even to the championship game to make it to the national tournament. Can you ask that second question, please?
How is this year's team similar and how's it different from last year?
Well, it's similar because we have some of the same players, but it's different because I think we added more scoring. I think we added more depth to our roster.
Guess we'll ask what style of basketball should we see on there? Like, fast paced? Should we see a lot of on the boards, defense, offense? Just what brand of basketball can we look for this year?
I guess I can speak for us first. We want to play fast, a up tempo style of basketball. We want to get after it defensively. We're not the biggest team, and so we've been stressing to our players like we got to play to our strengths. We're athletic, we're long in certain positions, and so we want to play fast, but also too under control. But I mean, we have to adjust obviously to our opponents, but we want to basically put a product on the floor that, the community, this school is going to be proud of, but mainly focusing on those points of being tough, being mentally tough, physically tough, and just getting after it on both ends of the floor.
We like to defend first. We do like to get up and down. We're gonna shoot the three, but we're gonna defend and play defense. We got a team where we can be very versatile. The guard play, big man, the wings. I think we have a lot to be excited about, and I think we will show that.
What kind of depth did both teams have? Can we, how many people can we see in the rotation on a regular basis for both the men and the women?
I think it just depends on, who we're playing, the personnel and stuff like that. We're like he said, we have depth, but I mean, you can't really answer that until, you get in the heat of the game. We would like to, see a lengthy rotation with all our players, but our players know as well as, the coaches is that you just have to adjust and adapt to, your opponents. But I think we got a chance to play a lot of players and, rotate 5 in and 5 out. But again, it just relates to, your opponents and what you're seeing. If they're going inside, we have 2 girls that one is 6'1", one is 6'2". So we feel like sometimes, having them both on the floor, rotating them in and out is going to help us have a dominant force on the inside. But in some instances, we're going to have to go small, which will give us the advantage against other teams as well. So, yeah.
I think it depends on the game, like Coach Williams just said, but I think we're deep enough to play what we have in practice. So we believe in every guy on the team. So when the number called, is everybody being ready?
What's y'all, both for the boys and girls, what's y'all favorite thing about being a part of performance basketball?
Is that for players?
Oh, we'll start down here.
You said your favorite part about?
Being on performance basketball.
I think it's just the energy that we bring each other and like us working together. We have a very strong bond off the court, and I think that helps us to work harder in practice and just us being together in general.
We always around each other, and like she said, we feed off each other energy, and I think we help each other get better.
My favorite thing is the bond on and off the court. On the court, we have the same goal, which is winning and working hard. Off the court, like, we're very, very good.
I think my favorite thing is just being able to watch these young ladies grow, into not just better players, but better student athletes. And so being able to have a hand and be an instrumental piece in who they are as young women and the things that they're going to accomplish beyond basketball is probably one of my favorite things.
I would say so far I just been kind of the energy, just as far as like even practice. We practice hard every day, so I know like that'll translate towards the game. Like we'll give everybody our best shot and go as hard as possible. So I've been enjoying being a part of that so far.
We compete and we all want that ring, so we gotta go hard every day.
I'll say the bond. My 2 years being here, like the relationship with the players and the coaches, like they just teach you life lessons.
It's our group. Our group. I think we have a lot of guys that's coming together for one common goal, and that's winning the championship. But the big goal is everybody's graduating. We graduate. We trying to earn scholarships to the next level. So we got all that, and within the process, winning the championship, and they're hard to come by. But with the support we have starting at the top with Dr. Towner, with Ms. Reed, and ultimately the fans and communities, so I think we have a great opportunity.
Being the only sophomore is challenging actually, because you have to step up and be a leader. But I love it though. I love being like the leader on the team and mentoring y'all. What was the second part of the question? Oh, I don't really have to adjust to the leader role as much, but it do get hard sometimes. But I think I'm adjusting well to it.
For each, this is for all six players up here. Talk about both your individual goals for what you want to do, and that includes, like Coach Cannon was talking about, graduating everybody for what you want to do after Oklahoma Community College, and what your team goals are, and talk about what's unique about your respective teams, because I mean, some of you are sophomores who've been through here a year ago, and so you compare with that your high school team, and even the freshmen, just how things are different. What makes this team special and unique? Because every team is unique in its own way. So both goals and what you like about specifically about your teams.
Off the court, my goals would be to go to the next level, and on the court, it'd be just working harder and getting better while I'm here. My team goals would be for us to win, obviously. So, and really just us pushing each other. What was the next question?
Just talk about what's unique about your team. What's unique about this.
Something that's unique about us is that all of us got like dogness. Everybody want to work hard and work together, and us just pushing each other every day is something that I think is unique about us. Even though we small, we still gonna do what we got to do.
My individual goal is to attend a 4 year after here and continue playing basketball, and also to get my degree. And coming out of high school, I feel like I had to do everything. Like I feel like I was the team, but when I got here, it's like everybody can do everything. So I feel like I'm not, everything not on me, and like everybody, I can look to everybody.
Individual goals. My individual goal is to go to a 4 year and continue playing basketball and graduate. Um, Team goals. I feel like it's just us winning, getting better on and off the court, especially with schoolwork, because we're students first. Well, on the court, just working hard, pushing each other, and winning. What's unique about this team is everybody's great at something, and we always gonna push each other and work hard no matter what. So, yeah.
Good job.
I mean, individually for me, my really only goal is just to commit to a nice 4 year school that I can head to after this year. But as a team, I really want to win our region, and head to Hutch, and everybody can get a school. That's how I look at it.
Individually, I want to go somewhere a nice 4 year, and as a team, I feel like we deep, and we all trying to win the ring. So my individual goal is to graduate. Um, I don't know, just graduate, do better. I guess team goals, we try and win the championship. I feel like what's unique about this team, everybody just want to win. Nobody wants to lose. Like we always had somebody that never really cared about the sport. On this team, everybody want to win. Everybody take it serious.
This is for Coach Williams. Being that you are, this is your first year. Talk to us about your coaching strategies and some of the things that you use to motivate your team, understanding that you have freshmen and there are going to be some hiccups there, and you keep them going.
Well, I mean, as a player, I was tough. As a point guard, my coach held me accountable for all things. And so I just try to relay that to them, again, make it about life lessons. It's going to be hard. It's going to be tough. But also, just because we're young, don't feel sorry for yourselves. Don't allow that to be the end all be all. We are going to make mistakes, but we have to be mentally tough. We have to push through those things and know that, basketball is a game of mistakes. You got to have a short memory and let those things go. But as a coach, like I'm tough, I'm hard on them, but I also to understand that there's a process to it. And I try to, will them through that, through those frustrations, and understanding, hey, I know this is hard, but this is what I need you to do. I need you to look at the end goal, not for right now. And so, I don't know. I think they're adjusting well. I think they're adapting. I know it's different, but I think also me being young, and Coach Pippen as well, us being able to relate to them in this generation because it is different. You have to. I always say that the message doesn't change, but sometimes the method does, and able to maximize their potential. And so they understand that. We understand that. It's not saying that we're giving them a pass or letting certain things go, but you can't coach every player the same way. We understand that, and so we're embracing that and embracing the challenges with having a young team. But I think above all, you just hold their feet to the fire and let them know, hey, we got 2 feet in the boat, so we finna get it.
Being that you said the season didn't quite end the way that you would have liked it to, but you did have success and spurts throughout. What are some things about your philosophy that you think that you may change that will allow you to take your team and help guide your team to the next level?
That starts everyday work and practice, film, weight room, conditioning, all of it. And a big part of that is my associate head coach, Coach Walls. Conditioning starts, I'm there, but I call it Camp Walls. So when they pass that, I think they're ready to start learning on the court. And then we take that into more depth. I think player wise, then it goes with what your players can do, putting them in the right situation to be successful. I can't ask a guy to handle the ball if that's not his strong point. So we're gonna put him at his strong point, whoever that may be. And if everybody pulling their own weight, everything fall in line. So with that being said, I think we have the pieces to go further. And everything else is just the best ability, and that's accountability.
What do y'all expect to do on y'all first game
Oh,
I expect us to dominate and do what we do best. I expect us to play at our own pace, and not let them rush us, and just working together and just working hard no matter what the shot clock say, what the scoreboard say. Just being there for each other.
I expect us to execute offensively and defensively, and to be vocal and to be coachable.
I expect us to play our own game, play our own pace, work hard, do the little stuff, and just do whatever it takes to win.
I'm trying to have 60. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm trying to play as a team. I'm just playing. I promise. Trying to just get the win. Whatever it takes to get the win.
We go do what we do. Put on the show.
I just expect to win. Win, set the tone for the season. As the first game, just win handily. And just set the tone.
This is for anybody, coaches or players. Is there any game on your schedule where you can say, if we beat this team, we're headed on the right track?
All of them. Game by game. Every game I feel that way.
I agree with Coach Cannon. I mean, it's step by step, game by game. We know, our region is tough. Every team is good, and so if you have a chance to win a game, then you're on the right track.
Um, I think it just take game by game. I'm not looking at nobody specific, willing to beat them or wanting to beat them. So
I'll say Meridian. I got a real grit against Meridian. They beat us 3 times last year, and they knocked us out Final Four. So that's my personal reason.
I feel like we are the team to beat. Yeah, but Northeast is marked on my calendar.
about what you expect from the fans, from the student body.
Well, first thing, we want our fans to be rowdy, under control but rowdy. I expect a hostile environment for the visitors. I mean, everywhere we go and play, their student body, their student section, their fans, they're hostile. They right behind our bench. They on top of us. They almost so close they can touch us sometime. But they never get put out of their gym or anything because ultimately in college basketball, they're doing their job. So when they come in the Pinnacle, I expect the same thing. I expect our fans be able to be hostile and rowdy and be right behind them and don't get put out of the Pinnacle because ultimately that's a part of their college experience. So if that's going on, that's part of home court advantage, and so we need that.
Extremely excited because I know everyone is like, Kahoma has new coaches, they have a brand new team. What are they gonna do? Someone told us the other day that what did they say? The verdict's still out on all. So we're glad that it's still out, but we're excited. I'm just excited because I mean our team has put in a lot of work, and I'm excited for the fans and their families to get an opportunity to see all that we put in.
Can you ask it again, Jamaica? Very excited. This a part of who I am, what I do. It's a part of who these guys are and the rest of the team. Basketball is it. If that don't get you excited, then you're in the wrong place. You're doing the wrong thing. You might need to go do something else. But to be a part of what we're building here at Kahoma, and that's something special. Excitement is just it.
I'd like to make an observation to the two guys from New York. Back in the late 60s, early 70s, there was the University of West Texas. They're now called the University of Texas El Paso. They were a cruddy team. They got a new coach. And where did he go to recruit basketball players? He went to Brooklyn, New York. And he recruited 5 players from Brooklyn. 2 years after he recruited them, they were national champions. I expect a lot from you guys from New York.
Well, this is 2 years after recruiting them, so we want that national championship you're talking about. We need to have a meeting with the students in the Pinnacle, seriously, and I think we can coordinate it from there.
I think something that we've talked about and Coach Pippen as well, maybe like getting game day flyers and like having, players pass them out or getting like our managers to pass them out, the day before the game. Obviously, social media and stuff, but and also too little incentives, doing more stuff like during halftime to get the students engaged, having a designated student section. I know we have one, but just like Coach Cannon said, if we can meet with all the sports coaches and they get all their fans out. I mean, with the football team, band, softball, just with our sports, like just get those players there. Then I mean, that'll cover a lot. That's not even talking about the rest of the student body, but just being more visible and letting them know, hey, we need y'all out. Give them T-shirts or whatever. I think will definitely help get the fans out.
I think so. I think so.
Peer pressure. So how do you wrap all that and get a discipline, to have that discipline you need to make it through that? It's for the students though, because that's a lot.
Just talk about stuff that we do already.
Are you saying like
Just having discipline to balance everything that you're involved with. Basketball, school, doing like everything.
I think it's really just because it's like something I grew up in. So it's not like hard for me to stay focused on what I have to do. I think it's really just your mental. If you come in thinking that you can't do it, then you're not gonna do it. But being focused and having your teammates to rely on, I think that really helps a lot too.
Just like she said, just staying focused, locking in. Also, like we got our coaches for help too. So like if we like stressed or something like that, then Coach Williams and Coach P, they always there to like help us out with this type of stuff.
I feel like having good time management skills help and staying focused on what you came here to do and what you want to do. So, and surrounding yourself by around people that's good for you, it helps a lot. And having good coaching staff, it helps a lot too when you get overwhelmed.
Like the girl said, like time management, having the right people around, knowing what you want to do, things like that.
Locking in and removing yourself from certain situations.
I think it's just as simple as like knowing what you really want out of this experience, and if you really want to, like we all said, we want to move on from here. I think you really need to just take it serious and avoid doing all that other stuff, like just locking on studies and staying out of trouble. So I think it's just as simple as just taking it serious.
Build on the issue of the fan. You did a good job talking about on campus. What about getting some of the local high schools to come out to games? I'm sure that could help recruiting in the next few years.
Every home game we love for the local high schools to support. Because that's big. They have upcoming kids that'll be freshmen in college the next year, underclassmen also. That it would actually help. It would actually help. They have good home vibes at our local high school, so we'd love to have some of that here too.
Well, I like that. I like to, if y'all didn't hear her question, she said, how do I feel about people feeling like we're the underdogs? With people like that or feeling like we're the underdogs, it's like you don't know what to expect. And I hope it makes us have a chip on our shoulder, because when you have a chip on your shoulder, it's like you go into every game thinking like, man, I got to prove myself. I have something to prove. So hopefully it doesn't allow us to be or to play the victim, but also to realize like, let's embrace this, let's embody this, and let's show people who we are. And, that like Coach Prime said, we coming.
That's every player, Rob, or is that every player?
For me personally, it'll be like our motto: everything you want is on the other side of hard.
I was just gonna say.
Because that's not only just basketball, but that's life as well. Like nothing is gonna get handed to you. You got to work for everything that you want. So I feel like that's something that we really go by, and we show that in practice every day because we do work hard.
And another thing, just trusting them and knowing that they gonna lead us right, teach us right. And like she said, everything we want is on the other side of hard.
As a little bit said, everything you want is on the other side of hard. And also, you got to be willing to do whatever it takes for the things you want and what you want to achieve in life, whether it's on the court or it's just in your life in general, because nothing's gonna be easy.
What was the question, Rob? Every loss isn't really a loss.
No positions out. Go hard every time.
I would just say when they tell us like leave no room for doubt, as far as like make sure all your boxes are checked. So.
I would think just making sure your body is okay, or like doing your therapy, your like getting your stretches, all stuff like that. I think that's probably been the most difficult for me because I be having aches and pains a lot. Just coming to coop like when you feel something wrong and not letting it grow or letting it get worse.
I probably would say overworking your body. Like Wednesdays, we have rehab and recovery, so you should take that time and take it serious. Ice your body. Take it serious because you don't want to be aching all day.
The biggest challenge I face is I'll say time management. When you a student athlete, you gotta go to practice. You got a lot of stuff you gotta do. You gotta go to practice. You gotta study, workouts, conditioning, all of that. You gotta eat. You really don't even have time to sleep, really. So I feel like just balancing out your life and making sacrifices is a challenge as well.
I agree with what Janai said. I would say time management is the hardest thing being here. Just having to do everything at a certain time, things like that. And for me personally, it's the sacrifice I had to take being from New York, being away from my family.
What was the question again? Uh, procrastination.
Um, I would say, kind of everybody else said, time management. Sometimes it's hard to, find energy to do certain things, whether it's practice or go to class. But so yeah, just that, and also, yeah, also kind of like being held to a different standard as far as like you know making sure we go to every class every day, and making sure like the image that we put out is the putting our best foot forward for everybody. So.
What do you expect for our team this year?
I just expect us to go every game, just do what we do, not let the other team dictate what we do, and just working hard every day, no matter what's going on or your outside life. Just putting all that to the side and working hard with your teammates.
I expect us to take it game by game, just competing, helping each other get better, and holding each other accountable.
I expect us to get better and push each other every game. And just being all in. Everybody gotta be all in every day, every single day. And I expect us to win.
I expect us to just grow as young ladies, players, and people. And I expect us to just put a product on the floor that hopefully our community and our school can be proud of.
I expect from my team, I expect everybody just to go hard, be competitive. Coach always say you can't teach effort, so just go hard.
I expect us all to leave it on the floor and learn.
Yeah, kind of what everybody else just said, just to go higher and put on the show.
I have a lot of expectations. Off the court, I expect all sophomores to graduate. I expect all my freshmen to put themselves in position for the next season to graduate. On the court, I expect the championship. That's our expectations because I saw the voting of the league. They picked us ninth. So it's not a lot of expectation there to be picked ninth out of 15. That's in the loser bracket. I don't expect to be there. But that's just on paper. We still have to play the games. So we have other expectations there. So come out and support men and women basketball. It's an exciting time. Thank you.